And gentlemen, I know you lot have waited long enough, but we are finally back with Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. And this time we'll be doing not episode, chapter. Let me get that right. We're going to be doing chapter 357 to 360. So it's only going to be 4 chapters. But I thought let's get back into it slowly but surely. We've just finished the coalition arc, and I want to take a little breather. I wanted to do a discussion in multiple parts. But I don't think people really cared so much about the discussion about the first part. So I was like, yeah, people don't really care or don't seem to care. So let me just scrap the whole discussion idea. Maybe in the future I can look back in it. Maybe some people will be interested in it. I don't know. But let's continue. Let's continue with chapter 357. Now 356. I had to read the chapter again just to know what happened. It ended at the state of Zhao, Mount Uro specifically, with a certain Kyoukai, Tonton, saying, "We finally meet Ren of the Yu tribe." So that's how we ended 356. So let's hop on to 357. As always, top left corner. It says 137. It says page 137, chapter 357. Sorry, not top right. It technically would be top left. So, that's my right hand high. So up here, basically. You'll be able to follow along with that. So it being 137 is technically with page 1, which is the front page, or the chapter page, I should say, called chapter 357, A Runaway. With Kyoukai just looking like, found ya, I like ya, and I want ya. And we can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. I watched a lot of Boondocks, alright? I will simply end, and obviously that being a reference to a real life prison story, that whole line, I like ya and I want ya, alright? And we can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. Anyway, it's good to see Kyoukai again. After what we've had with so many generals and whatnot, so much huge stakes, so much huge things happening that change the whole landscape of everything. I'm assuming we're going to have a personal story from now on, with primarily Kyoukai just having a personal Kyoukai story. That's my assumption here. Anyway, I will simply end you. Sounds threatening. Sounds threatening, especially when it's from someone that could go up against Bushin. I always have to do Bushin when I talk about Bushin, because that one panel, like Kyoukai going up against Hoken, where like the smoke is surrounding it, and Kyouka's just like, let's dance. I'm like, damn. That's like the best. For me, that's still one of the best. It's like the best panel that we've had so far. But to me, that panel just sticks out in my head. Like, I think it was like chapter 157 or so. That one panel of just Kyoukai like, okay, let's dance. And it's like, like the thing is, the fact that I can remember it so vividly, despite being like 200 chapters later and like 5 or so months after, to me it's just like, yeah, that's how you know it was a GOAT panel. Anyway, let's actually get started with the chapter. I'm gonna go back in time a little bit. State of Zhao, Roby. Kyoukai just wandering, looking like a merchant. Meeting someone. So you must be Kyoukai. You are Kyoume. That's right. Come, we could talk after sitting, okay? Okay. Kyoukai may have been searching for the current Shiyu, Yuren, but she wasn't going about it blindly. There existed a small group of people who served to keep the Kyo tribe up to date with the outside world. And it was through the small leads that Kyoukai chased after Yuren. Okay. The leader of that group of informants was this woman, Kyoume. Interesting. Alright. So you have spies. Even in the forest world, you have spies. That's impressive, actually. Because I feel like that would be like the most difficult spy job in the world, almost. Here are your drinks. I'm impressed. You managed to come all the way here by yourself. Where is Yuren? Now, what's the... I've got a bad feeling here. I know this is in the past and whatnot, but I've got a bad feeling here, right? This guy isn't spilling the beans. I've got a bad feeling about him. I was hoping to talk with you for a bit. After all, it's been 17 years since I last met someone from the Kyou tribe. In other words, the first time since I escaped from the Kyou village. Escaped? You didn't hear about it. Granny only told me there was a group led by a helper called Kyoukai. But if you really did escape, how are you still alive? The law should be that anyone who escapes, I think maybe too important, from the village is chased down until they die. No, before even that. Why did you run away from the Kyou village? Because I was scared of the ritual. There you go. And there's your answer. Because I was scared of the ritual. I was 15 years old and believed myself to be unrivaled in strength, but as the representatives from the other tribes continued to show up one after another, I realized just how low I actually ranked among them. Damn. Imagine that, right? Imagine that. You're 15 years old, you're like, you know what? I'm the goat, alright? I'm a certified goat. Like, I'm that, yeah, you know, I don't actually have muscles and whatnot, but like, imagine that's like a muscle, alright? I know it's not. It's not even fat, alright? But imagine that's like a muscle, you're like, yeah, muscle, on point, everything, woo. And then like, you just see someone that's like, nah, you know what? I'm actually not that dude. I'm actually the one at the bottom. I'm actually the one that's helping them lift weights. I'm like, yeah, bro, you can do it. I believe in you. I'm not the dude that's lifting weights. I'm the one that's helping them lift the weights. And I need to step. I have no chance against those people. I'm gonna die tomorrow. I'm gonna die. The next thing I need, I find myself running away. Fear is a frightening thing. I'm running away in the middle of the night. That's the thing. When you get brought back down from like your fantasy back to reality, it's often a terrible fall. I was too cocky of my own abilities. I didn't have the resolve to fight against truly powerful people to die. So I ran away because I was scared. As a representative for the ritual yourself, you have probably an idea of what I'm talking about. No, I wasn't really afraid. Whether it be about fighting them or the thought of that's Kyoukai. Come on, bro. Come on, you got like this guy's like, yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, right. No. Like, no. Look at me, I'm a badass. Don't compare yourself to me. Come on, bro. I see. The only thing that scared me was the thought of sis dying. Well, just then, you mentioned pursuers being sent by the village, right? Of course, they came. I killed all of them. So you weren't exactly lousy then. You were actually pretty nice. Shit. Like look at him. He's taking out like 4 dudes. At this time, I wasn't exactly right in the head. Yeah, that's how you got his scar, I see. I wasn't exactly right in the head either. All of them. Weren't they supposed to keep coming until you died? No, there are only 7 of them. The 8th made me an offer. Become a spy. The tribe has decided it is willing to let you live so long as you choose to dedicate the rest of your life to working for the Kyou tribe. The village considers you to be already dead. Do not show your face again. Do you understand? You disgrace of the Kyou tribe. Hey, he's lost his eye. Well, obviously he hasn't lost his eye, but the scar is just like bloodying his eye. Just what a visual image. Given how easily they were willing to let me off the hook, I first thought, everyone would think it's a trap. I first thought it was a trap, but that wasn't the case. They must have decided that having already lost 7 skilled members, it wasn't worth dragging it out. If they wanted to keep it up, they'd have to start asking the other tribes for help. You're pretty powerful then, mate. The truth is that the village dispatches a number of people into the outside world to prevent themselves from being completely cut off. And their task is to send word back to the village if anything important happens outside. Having agreed to take on that role, I was also released into the wild, and now I've become the leader of that group. Alright, fair enough. Does it piss you off? Everyone died in the ritual, but I was able to nonchalantly keep living in the outside world for 7. I don't think that really pissed them off, honestly. You ran away. You're a coward. But that's perfect for an information dealer, trader, merchant, such as yourself. I might have come to Zhao now because I'm searching for Yuren's location, but my home is actually in Shin. I even have a husband and 2 children of my own. Coward's way, but that's I respect that. You know, coward is such a harsh word, but I truly respect someone that is able to like realize they're outmatched and run away. That in of itself takes a lot of courage. Cuckoo is despicable, isn't it? For someone like me. Why am I talking about this? Sorry, this has nothing to do with your whole journey. Kyoukai. When I think of my shone who dreamed of seeing the outside world but died during the ritual, then yes, I think it's extremely unfair for you to have lived like this. That's a given. Still, this might not be the same as forgiving you, but I think that a path like yours, which chose to recklessly keep on living, isn't bad either, honestly. There you go. There you go. You hit a heartstrong. You hit a heartstrong with him. I see. Thank you, Kyoukai. There you go. I'm not in a position to talk either, seeing as how I left the village too. But, is that so? You have children, huh? 2 of them. Is that a hint for the future? Is that a hint for the future? Is that a hint for the future? She's slightly different from what the village told me. I was told Kyoukai had nothing in her life apart from the thought of revenge. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. She's got a squad now. But this girl seems to be looking ahead. Yeah, exactly. She's like children. Ooh, while drinking a tea. It's like, I don't have a tea with me, but like, children. I would like some. I would like some. To a future that lies beyond revenge, yeah? Kyoukai. That over there is Mount Ro. That mountain, not mount. That mountain is where the current urine space operation is. Yeah, from like, children, eh? It's like, oh, let's go. Like straight up, just the expression just changed immediately. Kyoukai as the mythical assassin clan. Kyoukai as the mythical assassin clan that has reigned over the shadow world for over 1,000 years. The name of Shu isn't just for show. Regardless of what era it is, the Shu who ventures outside will always have her services employed by a state, and the clan will prosper. She's serving one of the states, but it is in these mountains. They seem to have given up hope on urine. Interesting. I don't know the details either, but it seems after becoming Shu, her personality went completely off the deep end. Oh, she's lost it. Drunk with power. Oh, we've seen a lot of people like that. Macbeth comes to mind. At first, she found service under the Wei King, but she was released when the king couldn't control her. A future Hoken. A future Hoken! She needs her Reboku. After that, she drifted here to Zhao and has been living in these mountains. There it seems she does have some sort of contact with the Zhao King. Oh boy. Oh no, she actually a future Hoken. Oh boy. We've only seen 2 of the three great heavens. A future one? I don't know. I think like she might be too similar to Hoken. I think like they would constantly clash and all that. Maybe they'd be like an apprentice of Hulk. I don't know. I repeat, you must take the utmost precaution when you go. I'm sure you know it already. But not only does she resort to dirty tricks, but she is a woman who actually managed to overcome the ritual, unlike us. You absolutely must not underestimate the strength of a she. It's fine. If I had taken part, then it would have been unthinkable for that woman to become she. Yeah. I'm also counting on you to avenge Show. I mean, yeah. Kyoukai, just saying. Goat. She's not gonna die, obviously. That's not gonna happen. When Sho was born, I was still a part of that village. I see. Yeah, I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Well, yeah, it's actually her right, so I'm actually doing the right thing. It's like, yo, bro, I got you, fam. I got you, fam. I'm off. Time to wreck some comic, and then we go back to here, where they meet. We finally meet Ren of the U tribe. Refer to me as Shu-sama, little girl. I've been searching for you, you underhanded coward. Foo. You're just the same as her. Another fool. Resort to dirty tricks, and there's your dirty tricks. No one-on-one. They've brought a whole score to take out Kyoukai, but you know what? It's Kyoukai. That's all I'm gonna say. It's Kyoukai. Alright? You are Kai of the Q tribe, was it? I am aware that you have been tracking me. You're quite something to have come this far. Well, there's about to be a lot less mountain folks. Chapter 358. Encircling U tribe. Still, you're the one who's been lured out into the open by the rumors we've been spreading. There's 22? Oh boy, you're about to, you gotta have that dance on point. Yeah, you gotta have that dance on point. You scum. Alright, about now. I imagine my followers are taking care of that woman who's been kill me. I'm about to die too with family and children. Damn. Kill me. Oh, and they just strike Kyoukai now. They just attack Kyoukai. But it's Kyoukai. Kyoukai, even with that grin, you're not gonna survive, fam. Two behind. Kyoukai just no flies. Well, not flies. Dances. Did she kill him? I think she just slashed him, didn't she? No, but they block. They are not your. They're not. I mean, obviously they're not scrubs. They're not. I didn't expect them to be easy pickings for Kyoukai, but it is Kyoukai. So you know, I do expect Kyoukai to overcome this. If you want to call it trial, to overcome this trial, I do expect Kyoukai to overcome everything. She's the only person, really, not the only person, but she's obviously okay, but she's the only person that I felt like maybe give it a year's time, she could actually beat Hoken. Like straight up, like in a real fist to fist, Hoken at 100% kind of thing. Give it a year or two time, and I feel like she could get there. Obviously, in the future, Shin as well. She kind of like repelled him, like, yo, bro, come on, bro, get out of here, bro. But like, I feel like that was almost maybe your Tanwa. We don't know your Tanwa. Maybe the most. I don't know. Mogu. I don't know, right? But all right. There's a lot of people that could probably do really well, right? But since Duke Hao was taken out the way he was, I gotta put some respect on Hoken. So, and I think Kyoukai actually. That's me giving her that much praise. Could actually take him out like in a one-on-one, 100%. Let's all go out in the future, near future. Whereas everyone else probably the long future, that kind of thing. Bahahaha! I told you all, didn't I? Don't underestimate her. This girl was the one who was said to have been the most likely to obtain the seat of Shiyu in the ritual 5 years ago. But she was betrayed by her sister and mistaken part in the ritual. What did you say? Betrayed? What do you mean, Ren? It was due to her tribe. It was due to her tribe's other representative, Sho, that she missed out on the ritual. Sho realized that she couldn't defeat her, so she had to use sleeping incense to draw. You should be careful with your words here. You should be careful with your words here. No, you're wrong. Shone did that because she didn't want to fight me. It had nothing to do with whether or not she could beat me. Well, that's something we'll never know without asking Sho herself. She's that. Wait. She's all. No, this guy. I don't know his name. Right? He's got like the two two tattoos near his eye. He's about to die. He's about to die. I don't even to scroll down. I think the next panel is going to be him dead because he's trash talking her right now, and Kyoukai is going like, oh, you don't want to piss off Kyoukai. No, she just gave him a look like, bro, back the fuck off. Like recognize you're below me, fam. Recognize you're not on my level, fam. Back the fuck up. Cuckoo. Either way, this girl didn't show up at the ritual, which is why she's now being hunted down. Kyosho alone ended up caught in the trap we originally devised to be used against two people. I see. She was jumped by every single contestant the moment we started the ritual. Now, dance for me, Kyoukai. Kyoukai, it's time to, I guess, what's the right wording here? Time to overcome the past, I guess. Dance for me, like Kyosho did all those years ago. It was for this, this guy's a scar. Yeah, he needs to have his head chopped out, like straight out, like zack, right? It was for this reason that I summoned all these people from my village here. I'm not too sure of the details either, but we've gone through quite a lot of trouble to set this up to, yeah, the Kyoukai is serious now. She has that serious look on her face. To all you members of the U tribe, I will warn you just this once. My only target is urine. I have no quarrel with the rest of you, but stand in my way and I will show you no mercy. Pretty much. They're like, come on, what can you really do? Come on now. What you talking about? Yeah, nah, you lot are stupid. There's no need for you to be so considerate. All of them are capable of using the priestess dance. Oh, you're gonna have to overcome that, and you will soon run out of your share. Just like Kyosho at that time. That expression. You saw it too, didn't you? When you picked it up, that thump. Kyukai's eyes are just like, bruh. Head cut off by me. Its face twisted in anguish. Bro, you're about to die. Like straight up, you're it. Begin. And here they go. all of them. Like you just see, like this is such an epic panel, bro. Like not just like all the people just coming in. Obviously, they all look different too. They're not just cookie and pasted, copied and pasted and whatnot. Cookie cutters. Like they all have different. Of course, they have the same clothing and whatnot, but that's very traditional of that mountain folks, of the mountain tribes. But the thing that I'm really loving is like the not the dynamic range, the field of view. Is that what it's called? Field of view. Like just the scope of depth, basically, right? As well as the leaves on the ground. It's just such a beautiful panel, honestly. With Kyoukai just like, ha, let's go, let's dance, ha. Like she can take out probably 15, I'd say. Like the 22 of them, she can probably take out 15. They're just gonna get tired. She's gonna be like, you know what? No, I can do it. I've got things to live forward to. I've got things to look forward to in the future. And then she's gonna like power up and like, yeah, I've done it. That kind of thing. But now she's just going through them right now. Like this guy's like dead, head off. Like nah, fam. That next person like, huh? Dead. Straight up. The other guy slashed through. Like that. She's just going through them. Like literally like butter. She is like a hot knife through butter. That's what she's going through. Like tack. Like these guys can't even really do anything. Where's the guy with like the eye face tattoo? Like he's gonna be the next person that needs to die. Like somebody slashed from behind. She's like Matrix dodge, like a proper Matrix dodge while flying and whatnot. Like look how many people have already died, bro. Haha. It brings back memories, doesn't it? Seikaku of the ritual. Red crane. So you call your blade red crane. Ooh, I like that. It's very much not traditional, but obviously based on the crane style martial arts. I feel like that's where is that, or maybe in the future it will be the crane style martial arts. That's what I don't know, right? Because obviously they're in China right now, so I'm trying to think of like how that could red crane. I don't know. Okay, I really don't know. I was trying to make a reference here, but I think I might be totally wrong here. So there's no point making a potential reference to a martial arts discipline. All right, stance. All right, but anyway, don't get carried away. This is the guy with the eye tattoo. What did they all do the dance? Tan. Like instead of like the tan dance, they're just like I'm sorry, but Kyukai's dance is much better. Sound much better. Like, oh, let's dance. Like, oh, let's dance. Like, come on, bro. What was? Oh, that's like ballet. I've got nothing against ballet, but come on, bro. There's a distinction right between coolness here. The U tribes dance. I'm sorry. There's a massive distinction between coolness here. Episode 359. The things you see before you when submerged in your depth. Difference in dances. Oh my, that's gonna be quite interesting. Let's see how their dance is different. I feel like this page at the top is like digitally drawn instead of like actually drawn by a hand. That's what it seems like. They use tribe priestess dance. Like they're just going like that's really what it is. Not yet a Ryokusui. Using the dance would use too much of my breath. So you're going to go against a dance without... Ooh, boy. Let's see how far you can go. Let's see if you can actually overcome this. Against so many enemies, invoking the dance. She's not using her dance. You certainly are. Taking the Yi tribe quite lightly, little girl. Here they come. Let's see what she can do. Okay, so their dance feels like it's more so horizontally than vertically. But there are some vertical slashes too. She dodged it, of course. Maybe their dance is more focused on the defensive side than the offensive side. I don't know, alright? Because they seem to be dodging every move right now. And it's behind her. Tan tan, 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 That's basically I don't know. People have said the anime is terrible, right? But I'm hoping, right? I don't know if the anime got that far in all fairness, but I'm hoping, right? I'm not gonna watch the anime ever because people have said it's so bad that it's like literally atrocious, right? Like Berserk level bad, like not the old Berserk. Old Berserk is great, but like new Berserk level bad, right? Anime adaptation, but like I'm hoping, right, that in the anime they wouldn't ruin the moment by having like in the background, like instead of like having any music, just have some chanting like ton, 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 ton. Ton, 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 ton. You can't mess that up, right? If you mess that up in the anime form, then I'm sorry, you deserve to be cancelled, right? Because you can't mess that up. Ton, 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 ton. Come on, bro. How could you mess something like that up? I don't know. That to me, that would be criminal. The secret technique of the priestess's dance works by activating all possible senses as your consciousness grows distant. So basically, just focus on your instincts, your reactions, and how deeply one falls or how long they can sustain the state is considered to be the measure of talent within the shield. Now hurry up and show me, little girl, your talent. She won't need to. She won't need to. She won't need to. I think she just slashed with that one person, right? Yeah. Just slash without one. Doesn't need a dance, bro. That girl, she's still persisting in not using her dance. Yeah, and she's still she's targeting the ones with the shallower trances first. Smart. Number them down. Usually you'd focus on like the strong. Usually you'd focus on the weaker ones first, and then you move on to the stronger ones. I feel like, but then you might run out of. You might run out of like stamina and breath and everything. So that like the stronger ones might overwhelm you, but I think you get rid of the numbers first, and you focus individually on like the strength. Might makes right, as they say. And this guy's just standing on a mountain, like doing absolutely nothing. He's just looking down, like, I'm the goat. I haven't actually done anything, but I think I'm the goat, right? Yeah, right? Unless like Kyoukai slashing me down, and I'm not the goat anymore. But at the moment, right, for these few pages and panels, I'm the goat right now. Until later on when Kyoukai kills me. Like straight up, like Kyukai's just. She's getting smashed to the rock. Those two guys go. She's like, oh no. Honestly speaking, I don't really get what the priestess's dance is either. So, I had to save that. She just managed to avoid barely. There it is. There it is. The dance. You don't know either, Shode. Even though you can hold yours for so long, yeah. Well, to be correct, there's some parts I do know, but also some that I don't. It's the same for you, right, Kai? Even though we're always doing the same dance, there's time when it feels scary. Other times it feels enjoyable. Sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and sometimes even a little bit horny too. Okay, don't think I've had that one. So what's it like for you, Kai? Can you see your surroundings when you're in the middle of the dance? Yeah? Yep, I can, somehow. But it's different, let me guess. Before long, the movements around me start getting slower and slower. Until at the very end, when even the flying insects are completely still. Yep, same for me. But after that, it's after that. Yeah, after that, I find myself in the middle of a deep blue body of water. The depths of your mind. Inside water. Yeah, it's really, really clear. You can see the blue stretching out far, far away. And below it's so deep that you can't see the bottom. Then I slowly begin sinking further and further down. Ton, tan, tan. And while humming the song to myself, Haikyuu, slowly, deeper and deeper. Another level. Another level. Just going down, bro. That is what I call destruction. Like even these guys are shook. I don't know how many people she just took out, but it seemed like she took out like 10. Like 10. Like literally like that. Cut in half. It wouldn't be. It's my typical phrase, but I'm saying it regardless. It wouldn't be Kingdom without decapitation, alright? And she just proved it right there. Just like, their dances were all about like, and Kyukai's is just like, I can spin in the air, spin in the air. Ton. Yeah, you lot better be scared, bro. You lot better be scared. Come on, bro. She gave you a warning. Like, she was like, yeah, stand the fuck off. Back the fuck off, or you're gonna die. Shit. Everyone's broken. Like, that scared them so much that they're like, fuck. with their bro. Why? It's the same priestess dance, but this girl is Zack. Just like that now. She's killed nearly half of our fighters in such a short time. So she killed 11 then. Okay. So this is the Q tribe's dance. Spread out for now. Try and get your breath. No, not the Cube tribe. This is Q. Yeah. This is different, but still. So this is Kyoukai. Now I understand why the elders were all making such a fuss about it. Tantan. I know, Seikaku. Like the sword is like trembling. We are the Shiyu. Is he gonna go into battle finally? Tantan. We're doing good. Ryokuse. I haven't gone that deeply, and I still have. I haven't gone that deep. Yo, bro. She's taking out all these guys, and they're like, it's a monster. And she's like, I'm still like at the base level. Like I haven't even gone Super Saiyan 2, bro. I'm not even Super Saiyan 3, bro. Like we're still at the the Kaioken stage at the moment, and I still have plenty of breath left too. The deep dance is for urine, and he's gone. I'll finish it now. Oh, she's going. He's sped up even more. What can he do? Wait, did he just... He jumped down from... No, he didn't. Kyoukai rushed towards him, and he got her. Actually, no, her sword is there, but she's bleeding. Shit. Why is this the end? Why is this the end? He might actually be good. Yeah, I know. Like, obviously, he's good, right? But he might actually be like good, like legitimately good. She kept up with my dance. All right, Kyoukai, it's time to go deep. True strength of the pinnacle. Like she's just falling. Damn. Just falling backwards, spinning backwards, and everything. Yeah, this guy launched her from like his side to like all the way to that rock. Amazing, yeah. Kyoukai looks out of it. She's strong. Kyosho is going to be turning over in her grave when she finds out that you who came to avenge her gets killed instead. Right. Okay, now you're speaking too soon. Yeah, calm down. I might have broken out of the dance, but I still have more than half my breath remaining. More importantly, this woman, she was able to see through my dancer's movement without invoking it herself. Something like that is what should I do? Should I go even deeper? Now, I think her whole thing is like analyzing you. She basically just watched the whole battle, right? She watched Kyoukai for like 5-6 minutes or so, however long that battle. Kyoukai has been down there wrecking fodders. So like, she might analyze the movement and whatnot. Or should I back off and get a better idea of her first? Kai. There is no one that can match your breath. There's nothing to think about. Ton. There goes the smoke. Bro, my favorite panel. Oh, Bushi. And this time it's not the. All right, let's dance. This time let's dance. Let's dance. Extreme short-term battles is my style of combat. I will dive into the deepest possible dance and finish this in an instance. Ton. Let's go. Everything's frozen to her. What is this chill seeping into the air? Well, it doesn't look actually that scared. Kyoukai. I know, Seikaku. Come, Kyoukai. I will show you the difference that lies between us. Ton. But he's able to keep... Oh, no, he's able to still block. But he was that close to being slashed, bro. Ton. Nah, he's getting messed up right now. He's getting messed up. So much for I will show you the difference between us. Ton. Kyoukai just like slashing through the night. Like, like slashing through the night like almost like an well. Okay, they are. Almost like an assassin. Yeah, I know, right? But he's able to keep, maybe not keep up, but like not get a hit. That's the main thing. Like, he needs her. You got the breath. The breath, yeah, that ruins it right in the stomach. That's gonna hurt your breath. Bro, this guy's a threat, like straight legitimately. This guy is a threat. Like Kyoukai is now winded, like out of it completely. The breath is gone. Could you see what happened? No. Barely anything. Pant. I'm pant. Impossible. Cough. The deepest dance didn't work. Is there such a big difference between us? No, this woman, there's something strange going on with her. I thought she wasn't using her breath, but every now and then she gives us the impression of being in a deep, maybe she's in a constant dance. Maybe that's why, you know, when she became this Shiyu, she went off her rockets. You know, maybe it wasn't like power drink, but maybe like she's been in her dance the whole time, so she's like in that state at all times, I guess, or as long as possible. Not at all times, but as long as possible. Just what is? Did you believe that I would be weak since I used underhanded tactics? Or did you perhaps think that your love for Kyosho might grant you strength? That your anger would provide you with power? Did you really think... Ah, now there comes the smoke. Did you really think that such a childish belief would prove effective against the Shiyu, you shitty brat? What are you? The priestess dance is a technique which turns your consciousness towards a point deep inside you, allowing one to draw out the strength normally locked away by your body. And to achieve the necessary concentration for such a state, we utilize a special breathing technique and the god-invoking dance to help ourselves fall into a trance. In which case, love and anger, emotions merely serve to bind our consciousness to the outside. They are nothing but chains that inhibit it. Okay, get rid of your chains, basically. So if the whole point of the priestess dance is to distance your consciousness from the outside world and instead draw it inside of yourself as deeply as you can, then emotions and other noises from the real world that shackle us down, wouldn't it be better for us to simply cut those chains away from us completely? I see where this is going. I see where this is going. And so it was by following that line of thought that a certain something was created to forcefully achieve that result. Do you know what that is, little girl? The ritual. That's right, I see. Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. Cut down everyone that you care about, because quite frankly that's how to achieve the ultimate form of strength. And now I am able to achieve the same effect of the priestess dance without needing the actual dancer's assistance, all because I overcame the ritual. You may be the one with the greatest natural talent, but you lack the essential step of the ritual. You gave up your chance to become a true Shiyu, fool. And that's how it ends. And that's how it ends with your Tanwa at the end. And that is how it ends. And how do you end like that, Devin? And I have to end here as well. It's so annoying. I'm going to continue reading in a minute, but I'm going to end the video right here because, quite frankly, I loved it. The whole, okay, we've got a ritual. And the ritual is created primarily for the purpose of cutting away not your weakness. Yeah, it's always weird saying your weakness when it's your emotions, but cutting away your past. I think that's a better way to describe it. Cutting away your past to make yourself stronger. And this guy has achieved that permanent state right now. Hoken. Is that why? Kyoukai was like, his form is similar to that of a dance, but I'm sure he has a limit too. It's just a very long time for him that it seems like it might not be a limit, but he probably has cut down everything, and that's why he doesn't have a limit. Maybe he doesn't have a limit, and I think this is where it's going. Kyoukai will have to overcome almost like everything, or maybe maybe going the other direction was like, okay, you think that cutting away through the ritual and everything is what makes you strong. Well, I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna do it through love and through the people I care, because I feel like she can't cut herself off, because otherwise she'd be cutting herself off the Hishin unit too. So that's just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting, good chapter. Like I said, I really love how like the last arc was all about, okay, you've got this massive spectacle, you've got this here, that here, coalition there, you know, you've got Shin with all the generals here, you've got general after general after general after general after general, then you've got Rewako, you've got Hoken, you've got everybody, right? But now it's just like a very, very personal story of like, you know what, this is my personal demons that I need to overcome. This is, you know, the person I'm seeking revenge against. This is where I am at this point in the story, and to me that's just a great way to handle the transition from like what happened in the last arc to what's gonna happen in this arc potentially I don't know if it's an arc, maybe just a few chapters, but this, right? And I feel like that's a great transition, like almost like a breather, but like a breather that we're actually fully invested in, which is a great way to handle how to do a breather, in my opinion. Regardless, folks, I will see you all for the next one, everybody. Peace out. Have a nice day. Until next time.